in boxing. Man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
Well, somebody did some homework in a boxing group I'm in on Facebook, and they went back and seen that Errol Spence had floppy gloves like Tyson Fury had floppy gloves when he got down on Deontay Wilder in a rematch. So let's talk about it. We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And I just want to know if the other side going to talk about this, because look at his gloves. It's floppy too. And, you know, at the end of the day, a lot of people ain't put gloves on before, or, you know, versed enough to, or more knowledgeable enough to talk about gloves. But it seems like a reoccurring theme when you used to look at Muhammad Ali, you look at somebody else who gloves, George Foreman gloves, flop like that. Now in Ali day, the thumb wasn't stitched on. There was rumors that, or it was talks that he actually used to thumb people in the eye, and he may be one of the contributors to why they stitched the thumb down. If you didn't know, the thumb hasn't always been stitched down. They stitched it down because a lot of people was getting thumbed in the eye, and that's not good. But you look at this fight, Errol Spence gloves the same way. His fist is not all the way in that glove. If your fist is all the way in that glove, it don't bend like that. Right? His fist is right there where that hump is, where I got the arrow pointing towards. You know, and is it a rule? Is it a rule for if you need to have your fist all the way in the glove? No, not in the Queensberry book. And I'm not trying to get into the glove gate thing. I'm not trying to sound like I'm some type of savant talking about gloves, or I'm Steve Cunningham, or I'm young Pharaoh. I don't know where the hell he came from, but there's some videos on this page that somebody gave me about him. You can watch them, and it might give you some better insight. But hey, it is what it is. But the glove thing, you know, until somebody else come out here and speak about it, until Wilder team or Shelly Finkel file a petition about it, it ain't too much I can say about it, because he got away with it in the first fight and he did it in the second fight. So I'm not here to talk about that. All I'm here to talk about is the inconsistencies between fighters that you do like and fighters that you don't like. See, me, I talk about the good, the bad, the ugly. If I like you, if I love you, if I don't like you, I'm going to keep it all the way funky. I'm going to say the facts. I'm going to say the facts that nobody want to talk about. I'm going to say everything. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you see me, you got a problem, well, we can talk it out, or hey, however you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad for another man having his opinion. Now, I didn't get a chance to really get to it last night in the stream we did, but look, you know, people need to address this. Tell me what's the difference. The only difference that they're gonna bring up is one was Tyson Fury and one was Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? And Fury did it multiple times. Hey, shit, man. If I cheat on my girl one time and I get away with it and she cool with it, why not try it again if I see another big booty chick? And I'm not saying that's my mentality, but that's a lot of you niggas' mentality out here. You know what I'm saying? If Deontay Wilder if they didn't watch the first fight again, that's on them. Tony Harrison went back and watched Charlo cheat him. He said, "Oh, this ain't right." But it's gonna be a lot of inconsistencies to people responding to this, or they gonna ignore it. Like when Charlo water bottle, man. A lot of niggas doing damage control. You can't tell me that man didn't cheat. Especially after Derrick James said, I didn't touch it, so I don't know what was in it. Had that been Tony Harrison that say, I didn't touch it, I don't know what was in it, what these dudes would have said. What they would have said. You know what I'm saying? What they gonna say about Errol Spence gloves flopping? We need to do an investigation. In retrospect, we need to credit Kell Brook for a win. They saying about Fury and Wilder. Antonio Margarito had shit in his gloves, and Cotto didn't get his win back, or nobody he fought to that point got their dubs back. So what y'all want him to do? So since Deontay need to get his win back, don't Kell Brook need to get his back? Kell Brook gloves on, look like. Where Errol Spence gloves moving and shit? That's the question. You got to go back and take Ali wins away and Foreman wins away. Anybody else who have floppy gloves? Now that the brother got the floppy gloves on, it ain't no fun. But I want to see if they respond to this, because when it don't go that way, or a story come out that somebody ducking somebody, or one of their dudes ducking somebody, they quiet. They quiet as hell. They just don't talk about it. No, man, you can't consider yourself media. You can't consider yourself a boxing outlet, a boxing fan, if you only gonna talk about one aspect of boxing. Talk about this. Let me give them something to talk about on Trio Boxing Talk. Let me give Fanon something to talk about. You know, explain Errol Spence gloves. Explain y'all God gloves. Y'all don't want to talk about this dude being a drunk, not living a clean fighter's lifestyle, trying to be a street nigga when you were a suburban boy. You know, y'all want to talk about Fury and his gloves. Cool. I mean, fair game. But, hey, be consistent. What's going on here, man? Like Marvin Gaye saying, what's going on? So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you got business. Well, just Twitter and Facebook, Instagram for now. Want to make a donation, Cash App, PayPal in the description. Let me know how y'all feel about Errol Spence and these gloves and see if they talk about it. The other side not, but we is. So one time for the one time, we gone.